Okay, folks, you ready, Dave? You all set with the bills?
Yes, sir.
Okay, please stand for prayer and pledge of allegiance. Dear Lord, we thank you for having us gather here today as we make decisions for our village. We ask that each word spoken, each vote cast shall be pleasing unto you. May you watch over our sick and our shut-ins and place your healing hand upon them. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated. Okay, clerk, call the roll, please.
Phillips. Here. Wright.
Here.
Flowers.
Here.
Avery.
Here.
Kennel.
Yep.
Okay, council, I'll need a motion to excuse councilperson Crine and village administrator Rick Giroux due to vacation. Also, our solicitor Teresa Tolson is absent this evening due to illness.
So moved. Second.
Okay. Motion by Wright, seconded by Flowers. Questions or comments on the motion? If none, clerk call the roll, please.
Phillips. Aye. Wright.
Aye.
Flowers.
Aye.
Avery.
Aye.
Kennel.
Okay.
Where's this held at?
Did he say?
Chicago. Oh, yeah. Well, Cormac sent it, definitely.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I'd have it up.
So those folks will be excused.
Road shot.
Reading and disposition of the minutes of the previous meeting. Council, what's your pleasure?
Make a motion to dispense with the reading of the previous meeting's minutes.
Second.
Okay. Motion by Phillips, seconded by Avery to dispense with the reading of the minutes from the previous meeting. Questions or comments on the minutes? If none, clerk call the roll, please.
Phillips.
Aye.
Wright.
Aye.
Flowers.
Aye.
Avery.
Aye. Yeah.
Kennel.
Okay. Minutes from the previous meeting will be stand as presented. Citizens' comments? Any citizen that would like to speak this evening? Having none, we'll go into reading and referring of communications and petitions. Solicitor's not here this evening. Do you have anything, Malia? No?
Everything you have.
Okay.
Give it up.
All right, very good. Okay. Moving on. Report of council committees, council representatives, finance.
Mayor, Finance has not met since our last council meeting, but I would make a motion to pay bills dated from October 6th, 2018 through October 19th, 2018 in the amount of $90,989.45 when funds become available.
We have a motion on the floor to pay the bills when funds become available. Do we have a second?
Second.
Okay, motion by Wright, seconded by Avery, to pay the bills when funds become available in the amount of $90,989.45. Questions or comments on the bills to be paid?
Under comments, Mayor, direct energy business, $3,891.73. USA Blue Book HD Supply, those were parts for the emergency disinfectant feed at the water treatment plant, $5,451.74. Univar for the Dell pack at the water treatment plant, $7,024.68. AT&T long distance, $3,666.58. Westfield Insurance, that's our balance for our commercial insurance, $17,317.05. And Ohio Police and Fire Pension Fund, $5,854.46. And OPERS, which is the retirement matching portion, $17,863.36.
Thank you. Clerk, call the roll, please.
Phillips. Aye. Wright.
Aye.
Flowers.
Aye.
Avery.
Aye.
Kennel.
Okay. Bills will be paid and funds become available. Thank you, David. Is that all you had from finance?
Just that we're having a workshop on Monday, the 29th, to discuss wages.
Okay.
So I've had the clerk pull some comparisons for local communities around us that are comparable in size. And also I've asked the wages be pulled for 2 of our employees so we can see what they've made over the last 3 years, broken down into sections based on salary, their longevity pay, their license compensations and that type of stuff. So that will be at, we decided the time on that?
Talking to me, what?
Did we decide the time on that workshop on Monday?
What time? Was that before the meeting, wasn't it?
We don't have a meeting next week, so we can do
Oh, I
it.
thought we were talking about doing it before a meeting. No, yeah, I don't recall setting it.
6 o'clock, all right?
That works for me.
6 o'clock, all right, Kennel?
What time?
6, next Monday?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so we'll set it for 6 o'clock then.
The workshop will be set for
Is there a regular meeting?
6 o'clock
No.
on the
It's a
29th
workshop.
to go over wages.
That will be the only thing on the agenda that night.
Yes.
If there is anything that anybody would like to see, please get me that information ahead of time and not on Friday afternoon, so I can ask the clerk to help us pull that information together.
Yeah, is this meeting covering wages?
Yes.
Could we maybe get some input from our employees?
We can ask for that, yes.
Huh?
What kind of input are you looking for?
Well, you know, we get their ideas, maybe we can implement them.
Yeah, we can ask I can ask the manager to see if he can
Put
get
a
some
memo out, tell them what we're going to be doing.
Yeah.
Maybe they could write down
From
suggestions.
the
or-
department heads, yeah.
Okay.
Huh?
Yeah, from the department heads, yes. I'll have Rick send out a memo to
That'd be,
the department
I
heads.
think it'd be appropriate.
Including police.
Everybody wants more
Yes.
money, but
Yep. It'll be the whole wage ordinance in general itself.
Fire too.
Yes, we'll be looking at all of them. Some of them we may not make any adjustments to. I just don't know yet. But yes, it'll be the whole wage ordinance in
Okay.
general.
Dave, just a question on that. One thing that was put over to, well, no, you're good. No, I'll get that in a little bit.
Okay.
I was jumping ahead. Okay.
So other than that, Mayor, we have nothing else well,
We do.
we do. We have the trash aggregation
Yeah.
and the water contract, so,
Right.
which I have not heard anything back
Yeah.
from the solicitor on that, but I will reach out to her on that.
Yeah. Okay, very good. Legislative Committee, Marvin?
No meeting, Mayor?
Okay. Capital Improvements, Samantha?
No meeting, Mayor.
Annexation, Business and Land Development Committee, Jim?
no meeting, Mayor.
Service Maintenance, Stormwater Committee, back to Dave.
No meeting, Mayor.
Okay, now that will go back into my question. Are we going to do anything with this tractor trailer? I think that fell into your committee.
Well, it did, and then we were told last meeting that he was leaving, so we didn't do anything with it, but now I've heard different
Yeah.
information that he is not closing the plant up on Virginia.
And it was the solicitor's suggestion last meeting to go ahead and go through with that in the event that if we didn't, he would have something to come at us with, saying, I'm leaving because they wouldn't let me, do the part of having a tractor trailer go through the alley. I mean,
Okay.
we know it's not. I just wanted to see where we were at with that, because I did put it in safety also, but Kenny, you had recognized to throw it just through service maintenance, and that's fine with me.
Yeah.
But that was your...
Let Dave take the lead, but I'll be part of it.
Well, yeah, I think we all should be over there That's available, if the availability.
Yeah, I would agree, yes. Let me see on maybe the week of the 5th of November,
Okay.
if we can maybe put something together that week.
Okay.
That'll be an off-council week anyhow. It will be getting dark or earlier, so we'll probably have to pull that up to 6 o'clock, maybe 5:30.
4 o'clock is time change
Yeah,
of
so
November, or the 4th of November.
4th of November, yeah,
So then
so,
it'll be, by the 5th, it'll be dark at 5.
yeah,
Okay.
so,
We'll look
Have
at
to do it
that.
at
Thank-
4.
We'll talk on that.
okay, yep.
Mr. Kennel, you had a question?
That, you were discussing Horstman was leaving, or he didn't leave, or, is that what you was discussing?
No, talking about Stuchel.
Mr.
Oh, okay,
Stuchel's,
okay, go ahead.
With his tractor trailer issue.
Oh, okay.
That was what we were looking at there. Okay. Okay, moving on, Safety Committee.
No meeting, Mr. Mayor.
Okay. Park and Recreation, back to Ken.
Yeah, Parks did meet Thursday, October 11th. Looks like roll call, everybody was present. The pool will be getting repaired. I'm just going to hit the highlights here. They're looking at some grants for playground equipment. They are going to set up a workshop to look at a 5-year plan. Their budget has been turned into the manager, although they need to work on one as a board. Fireworks are going up
Right.
$1,000, which they have been $10,000 for how long, Malia? They've just for long, forever.
At least 18 years.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it went down in what you got for that 10,000 in that 18
Right.
years.
Because it being shipped from China, is that right? China or the United States does not make fireworks, they're shipped from overseas.
That's part of it, yeah.
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 Yes.
So they are going up $1,000.
On both tiers.
Yes,
Yeah.
I mean,
10% across the board.
10%, yeah. From 10,000 to 11, and from 8 to 880, or 8,800.
So,
We can keep 10 and just have a reduced show.
Yeah, you can still stay at 10,000, it's just that your amount of display will be reduced.
There is an organization in town that's raising money now specifically for the fireworks.
I put an email out to Angel for her to email everyone at the park board to let me know by November 1st, because we have to put a deposit down for January of half. So I need to know the first meeting in November what we're going to do.
Brick houses.
cool.
They hope to have about 5.
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome.
Yeah. So if she just lets me know, or the park board lets me know if they want to stay at the 10 or go to the 11, just let me know and I'll do the legislation.
Put some on it for
We voted over to that as far as that.
Right, they're supposed to let me know by November 1st. So if anybody can put a bug in their ear, let me know. I appreciate it.
Okay, and along with Kenny, or you have any more? I'm sorry.
I'm just going through the minutes. You have...
No,
go ahead.
I had something to add.
You were there. I wasn't there, so I'm just
Right.
going off the...
Yeah, I didn't get her minutes.
That's just for you later.
Okay. It looks like October through December, gym rentals are full. They're going to sign ups for volleyball, yoga, etc. They did get some quotes back for the gym floor, which were kind of high. I think the one I was told was $100,000.
They didn't have that tonight at the meeting because that wasn't discussed.
I was told that. That was my reaction, was that laugh. Someone did drive through the park. I don't want to put you on the spot, Chief, any yet, but I'm sure you're on it. So.
We got the tire tracks if we could ever.
Okay. The Scott Foundation wants to donate a couple benches. Other than that, that pretty much touches on what I have. What do you have, Mr. Mayor?
What I have is, I have an appointment for this year for a park board member,
50%.
and the current one that's on there has asked to stay on, and that was Megan Woods. So, I mean, I talked to her previously when we had the downtown Harvest Fest, She said she didn't think she was going to. Well, as of that meeting, the last park board meeting, I asked her again, and she said, yeah, she would like to stay on. So I've never seen it where another individual might want to be part of it, and then I have to make the decision between the two. I haven't gotten into that, so
Do you have other people?
no.
And she's a mayor's appointment, right?
Yes.
So,
Yeah, for this year. Next year, it'll be Red Martin.
Yeah, it's your decision.
yeah.
Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah.
in reference to just one person, I don't have any others that I could, so there it is then. Just to let the
Okay.
council know. Also, the MICAP will be using the building first week of November to help with the heat program and the elderly that need assistance. And I also received a call from Job and Family Services who would like to come in January, so that's 2 months out, but they're also wanting to utilize one of the rooms for their services. So just keep council up to date on that. That's all I have under that. Go ahead.
One other thing, they are going to change the meeting time from 7 to 6 o'clock instead of,
Yeah.
they're going to move it up an hour.
Yeah.
Same day of the week, but
Okay.
do you have anything?
No. I'll just tell you about that.
Anything else, Ken?
No, that's it.
Okay. Planning and zoning, Marvin?
No meeting, Mayor. It appears there's one scheduled for November 1st at 7 to discuss replatting property on South 15th Street.
Okay. Civil service, Samantha?
Yes, civil service met on October 11th at 5:30 in council chambers. Commission members present were Joanne Jones and Brett Rarick. Tom Striefler was absent. I was also present along with Chief Harris. The meeting was called to discuss the current status of our dispatch. We've had some employees leave for other opportunities, and we had some spots that we need to fill. We did have 4 individuals from our current list decline to fill the vacancies that we had, while 1 did accept. So we will be having a civil service exam for dispatch. The test will be held November 17th at 9 o'clock at the high school. Deadline for the applications is Friday, November 2nd at 5, and those can be picked up here at Village Hall. And then Chief Harris also asked the commission for an exception to appoint a dispatcher that's currently in training without competition. Is that what it's called? Yeah. Due to what our current status was with the opening, and the commission did approve that. And then meeting adjourned at 5:55.
Thank you. Looks like that takes care of all our committees. Managers report, there is no manager here this evening. Well, Ray, you had nothing to report for the week you were...
Nobody's contacting me. So
That's fine. That's okay.
All is good.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Report of other village officials. Bill, do you have anything to report?
No, sir. We're just starting in today leaf pickup, so
Okay.
fall season's here.
Yes. Are you going to be working any more on the water lines? You're done? Till next
Probably
week?
not till spring.
Okay. Okay. Lee?
No, nothing to report.
No? Ray, again?
Just the civil service with the dispatchers. 1 November, we should be back up to the 4 full-time, pulling their own shifts and everything. So I appreciate Pam and Tracy Wheeler filling in, and Marky. They've been working. We've also had Chad Redfern fill in for dispatch. He's a trained dispatcher. So 1 November we should be looking good, and with that test, it'll give us a list to be able, should somebody else leave or we need to hire some more individuals, then we'll be able to do that.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. Our solicitor's absent, so there's no report from her. I do have a few things from the mayor's office I'd like to let council know about. I think we all received a letter from the school in a packet. If not, this was a letter from the superintendent, Mrs. Viscount. expressing her thanks to the village for putting on the resource officers. I won't read it in its entirety, but she just wanted to say thank you for moving that forward and being part of what we need in our school system. I think everybody got a copy of that. Also, Mrs. Krein was in earlier last week, and she brought a newspaper article in regarding a Healthy Homes application that is going to be held in Smith Township. And I've reached out to that person that is the director. I have yet to get a call back, but I thought it would behoove us not to have something here also. It doesn't prevent Sebring residents from going to this meeting in Smith Township, but I wanted to reach out to them and see whether we could or whether they would come down. So that would be that. I think everybody got that copy that Gail Krein brought in. I just want to make you aware of that. And also, this past Friday, we had the bid opening for the trash aggregation. Unfortunately, we only received one bid. And
One bid?
one bid. I attended the meeting, the proposal, we read the proposal, and I would like to refer that to finance for their consideration on what they want to do, and there's probably some more questions that we have to answer that weren't in this bid packet. So that was done on Friday. And also last week I attended an Eastgate meeting on the 16th, and that is where the committee over there reviews all projects from villages that need assistance. And they gave Sebring an additional 8 points. We were at 46, currently we sit at 54. And while I was at that meeting, one of their members said that he personally went to every project and looked it over. And it's kind of funny to say this, but he said when he got to Sebring, he said that was the worst road out of all projects. 57 projects. We were the worst.
What road was that?
West Virginia Avenue. And I was surprised because you're going to laugh at me. He asked me, he says, how come your roads are brown? I said, probably because of age. But he was asking what kind of aggregate we use. They're all great to me. I mean, but irrelevant. But I just want to let you know that I'm hoping that this will help us get this project. Okay, I will be at a meeting on Monday and Tuesday at the Eastgate office, and they'll have their final points. So I did attend that, so you know, and I don't know what the cutoff will be, the threshold of where they may say you're a bubble project or you may get it. I don't know. That's all due to the amount of money that they have to work with. And with 57 other communities vying for monies, I don't know where we'll fall, but it was ironic that the man said that was one of the worst road that he saw. So
Does he have input based on that?
well, yes. Yeah.
Eric, he did realize that was our school-to-school road?
Oh, yeah, it was all designated as such to gather points for that particular issue.
Should have taken it down Georgia.
That's what I said.
Also,
Actually, you should have taken him down Georgia, too.
I wasn't
Patched
living.
all the holes.
Okay.
Bill just patched all the holes, it's good.
Okay, also I want to convey to council, I won't release the name, but I did get a call from a resident who has some property over on West Maryland in the 300 block, and her question was whether the village would want that property. Highly unlikely.
Is it vacant?
Yes. Yes. And-
Is there an issue with it?
Beg your pardon?
Is there an issue with it? Is it?
Yes, there is. Yes. I will elaborate in a second.
Okay.
But I couldn't give her an answer, but I wanted to run it past you guys. It's the garage.
Yeah, so I thought.
It's not vacant.
It's not a vacant lot, man. I'm in an empty lot.
Oh, no, I didn't say vacant lot. I'm sorry. No, no.
It's right next to Henderson's.
Mhm.
I happened to ride by it today and noticed the door was open and called Ray to come and secure it. And, he's seen one. So I don't know what we can do. The individual doesn't want it, but I don't think.
What would we want it for?
No, but hear me out. I'm just telling you what has gone on. Okay. And that would have been all I had from the mayor's office. Okay. And we're going into ordinances and resolutions.
Mayor,
Yes.
I make a motion, we amend ordinance 15-2018 to add the emergency clause back on.
Second.
Motion to add the emergency clause back on to ordinance 15-2018, seconded by Flowers. Questions or comments? If none, clerk, call the roll.
Phillips.
Aye.
Wright.
Aye.
Flowers.
Aye.
Avery.
Aye.
Kendall.
Okay. The emergency clause is added back on to 15-2018.
Mr. Mayor, if I may, I'd also like to make a motion that we read ordinance 16-2018, resolution 28-2018, 29-2018, 30 and 31-2018 by title only.
Second.
Motion to read by title only by Flowers and seconded by Wright. Questions or comments? None. Clerk, call the roll.
Phillips. Aye. Wright.
Aye.
Flowers.
Aye.
Avery.
Aye.
Kendall.
Okay. Now, there was no motion to read by title only on the
This
first
is the
one.
second reading, so it is by title.
It is already.
It is.
Yeah, it's the second reading on this one.
Yes, we are at.
With the emergency
With the
clause.
emergency
Yes.
clauses within that. Okay. All right, here we go. Ordinance 15-2018 comes from the Finance Committee. Sponsor is Councilperson Wright. An ordinance authorizing the purchase of a 2018 John Deere 310 SL backhoe loader for the Sebring Service Department through Murphy Tractor and Equipment Incorporated at a cost not to exceed $83,000 and declaring an emergency. Council, what's your pleasure?
Mayor, I make a motion, we adopt ordinance 15-2018 with the emergency clause.
Second.
Okay, motion by Wright, seconded by Avery to adopt with the emergency clause. Questions or comments?
Under questions or comments, the way the $83,000 is broke down is water distribution, capital equipment is $32,899.66. Wastewater collection capital equipment, $32,899.65. And street maintenance and stormwater drain, each at $8,224.91.
Okay, thank you.
And just so everybody is clear, Copes was not able to sell us this piece of equipment. Bill had checked there, but they are not authorized to sell this style of equipment.
Very good. Okay, clerk, call a roll, please.
Phillips. Aye. Wright.
Aye.
Flowers.
Aye.
Avery.
Yes.
Kendall.
Aye.
Okay. Under new business, 16-2018, an ordinance amending the fiscal year 2018 budget and authorizing and directing the municipal manager to appropriate funds from 301 Fire Levy Fund to 301 Capital Fire Equipment Budget for approved purchase and declaring an emergency. Council, what's your pleasure?
Mayor, I make a motion we adopt ordinance 16-2018 as read by title only with the emergency clause.
Second. Second.
Motion by Wright, seconded by Avery, to adopt the ordinance as read with the emergency clause. Questions or comments?
Under questions or comments, this is a $72,000 transfer from the fire levy fund to the fire budget, and the breakdown goes $12,000 is allocated for a power load system demo unit for the EMS squad, $22,778.29 is allocated for an OBWC safety intervention grant match for a power cot load system and accessories for the EMS squad, $1,685.67 is allocated for an OBWC firefighter exposure to environmental elements grant match for 68 Majestic Ultra C6 hoods and 68 sets Protect Fusion SC pairs of gloves. And the last balance is $35,081.33 is a replacement of 17 sets of turnout gear that are set to expire.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Okay. Clerk, call the roll, please.
Phillips. Aye. Wright.
Aye.
Flowers.
Aye.
Avery.
Aye.
Count.
Yes.
Okay. Next is 28-2018. This comes from Finance Committee, and sponsor is Councilperson Wright. A resolution of the Village of Sebring, Ohio, authorizing and empowering the village manager to accept and process funding under the Ohio Bureau of Workers' Compensation Safety Intervention Program for the benefit of the Sebring Fire Department.
Mayor, I make a motion we adopt the resolution as read, 28-2018 by title only.
Second.
Motion by Wright, seconded by Flowers, to adopt by title only. Questions or comments?
Under questions or comments, this is a grant that we received in the amount of $27,625.
Yes.
And will be used to purchase a Stryker power cot and accessories for, I believe, Rescue 1.
Okay. Clerk, call the roll, please.
Phillips. Aye. Wright.
Aye.
Flowers.
Aye.
Avery.
Aye.
Count.
Yes.
Okay. Next is 29-2018. This comes from Finance Committee, Councilmember Wright. A resolution of the Village of Sebring, Ohio, authorizing and empowering the village manager to accept and process funding under the Ohio Bureau of Workers' Compensation Firefighter Exposure for Environmental Elements Grant Program for the benefit of the Sebring Fire Department.
Mayor, make a motion we adopt Resolution 29-2018 as read by title only.
Second.
Okay. Motion by Wright, seconded by Avery, to adopt 29-2018. Read by title only. Questions or comments?
Under comments, Mayor, this is a grant in the amount of $8,428.33 to supplement the match that we provided for 68 Majestic hoods and 68 pairs of gloves.
Let's call the roll, please.
Phillips. Aye. Wright.
Aye.
Flowers.
Aye.
Avery.
Aye.
Count.
Yes.
Okay. Next is Resolution 30-2018, a resolution of the Village of Sebring, Ohio, authorizing and empowering the village manager to execute a commercial credit card agreement between the Village of Sebring and Huntington National Bank for the purpose of conducting village business transactions.
Mayor, I make a motion, we adopt Resolution 30-2018 as read by title only.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Okay. Motion by Wright, seconded by Avery, to adopt Resolution 30-2018 by title only. Questions or comments on the resolution?
Under questions or comments, this is the change up from the debit card we currently use, and this is a directive from the Auditor of State to no longer use debit cards but use credit cards, and as you can see, there'll be authorized users on that credit card. Village has a policy in place. The cards will be kept here at Village Hall. And the administration, finance, assistant finance. That's pretty much it.
Okay. Clerk, call the roll, please.
Phillips?
Aye.
Wright?
Aye.
Flowers?
Aye.
Avery?
Aye.
Count.
Yes.
Okay, Resolution 31-2018, sponsored by Councilmember Wright, Finance Committee. A resolution declaring certain water and sewer charges as uncollectible.
Mayor, make a motion, we adopt Resolution 31-2018 as read by title only.
Second.
Okay, motion by Wright, seconded by Phillips, to adopt by title only. Questions or comments?
Under questions and comments, Mayor, it's my understanding by looking at these homes, I believe these are homes that are either demoed or going to be demoed. So basically, there's no longer a structure there. The land has been over to the land bank. So yes, we're not going to collect that money.
They have taken them off their books.
And it is pretty substantial in some cases, but we really don't have a choice unless you want to look at the house longer.
These ones are all gone.
These ones are completely
They're all
gone.
gone, yep. Those are the ones that did this year.
Second, citizens' comments?
Do a vote.
I'm sorry. You caught me with that conversation.
Phillips?
Aye.
Wright?
Aye.
Flowers?
Aye.
Avery?
Aye.
Count.
Yes.
You tired, David? You're busy.
Most of this stuff is
Finance related.
yes, it's finance related, but some of it's general purpose stuff. We did, although actually the only thing was the delinquent water and sewer accounts, really. Everything else was pretty much we did handle in committee at the prior to the last meeting.
These are just uncollectible because they've already taken them off. So we
Yeah.
just want them off our books so we don't keep on showing that we're delinquent when there's nothing there.
They're not.
Well, and technically, they can't really get
We can't do nothing.
dispatched to the land though either.
No.
Because it's still showing as a delinquent there.
Right.
Correct? So we have to remove that so land bank.
The auditor already did, so we don't, we're not even gonna, so we just have to take it off our books.
Okay.
Because otherwise it just shows that it's delinquent.
Going into the second citizens'
Out at
comments.
night when you're up there?
If none, yes, sir. Please state your name and address for the record. Mr. Moore, I'm sorry.
Yeah, on behalf of the CFF, I'd like to invite all of you down to the next dinner. It will be in the second Monday of, we'll make sure you eat before you have to come to the meeting if you don't have a special meeting, but that will celebrate our 10th year, starting our 10th year in town. And tonight we fed 180 people. So it is still going strong, and the people in Sebring and surrounding areas seem to need this, and we've added a nursing home. They bring their citizens down, and they just enjoy the heck out of it. So thank you for your time, but you're all invited, and all the heads of the departments, come on down.
What was the date again?
Well,
Second Monday?
What's the date?
Second Monday of November.
Okay.
Be the 12th.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
meet, we're here.
Yeah, we have.
We're here, but we'll make sure you get out early.
Remember the...
yeah, sure it will.
If you let me go, I'll get you number 1 through 10. People won't like it, but...
It's a Catholic church?
Yeah, that's all we need. You ever get
Catholic church?
St. Anne's? Yeah.
No, we will make special arrangements. We do that with the nursing home too because they have trouble setting it all.
That's
And,
fine.
We can throw you in with them. Can't sit that long.
What time, Mr. Moore?
5 o'clock. But just, I know you're busy, but it is a sort of a special moment for the Community Fellowship Food, whose drive would last 10 years.
Done.
Thank you for asking.
Congratulations on that.
Yeah, as always, Len, thank you very much for what you guys do.
Thank you. Okay, any other business to come before this council? If none, motion to adjourn would be in order.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
Clerk call the roll.
Phillips? Aye. Wright?
Aye.
Flowers?
Aye.
Sebring?
Aye.
Hill?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so what I was telling
I
you
like
is
Thank you, Council.
that David Wood.
I like Harp as the mayor, you know that?
That David Williams says he would tell me, okay, it's for the equipment. So like the two big pieces in each part, they're